What's up everyone, Broccoli AC here. Today I'm going to be doing a special video today. I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my Earth Wind control deck with a little bit of mental power. This is the deck that I might be running at the Michigan Shonen Jump in a couple weeks, but I'm not really sure yet. But I do know that it is a pretty decent deck. The effects are really good, and if you guys want to try this out or have any suggestions, let me know. I wanted to have a little bit fun with it, so I did like the mind transfer combos and taking ninjas and tetragram and all that stuff. So if you guys see anything that you guys like, try it out, or suggestions, let me know. But yeah, let's get started. 0 drops. I ran 3 Sasuke Taijutsu ones. He's mainly there to stall. Prevents my opponents 2 drops or lower that don't have Taijutsu. They can't be sent out to attack the turn that they put in play. So if you're starting off, it's amazing. Really prevents them from attacking. Next, 3 Sheikah Outwits. Best 0 drop in the game, in my opinion. No ninja could go against this one-on-one. 4 mental power. You just move, move a card and all that stuff, and it's too good. Especially if you hit Sasuke first, then drop Sheikah on 1. Makes your opponent think twice about attacking. Next, I ran 3 Sakura's I Can Do It, because she's great a little bit later in the game where you could force mental power on separate teams. I run the Sheikah Yoshino combo and different ninjas with mental power, so she's really good, especially against like tail beasts and whatnot. And 2 Hinari, she lets you seize their opponent's hands and potentially charging a card. 1 drops. 2 Yoshino's Mom, with Shikamaru put together in a team. When they're opposed, they become 7 mental power, so auto kill pretty much, unless they have high mental power, or if they use a jutsu. 2 Inos, Stalworth. She's probably one of the best Inos, especially against early game rush that don't have mental power. She's amazing against tail beasts, just because tail beasts or Sasuke's and Gammas and all that don't have mental power. 1 Karen just for heal. She's water and she has ambush and mental power. 2 drops. I ran 2 Gaara. I like this Gaara just because it's a beefy ninja. It's a 5-1, 5-0, healthy and injured. And in case I miss my mental powers, in the beginning I could use him and the support ninjas of the earlier drops. Turn 3s, 2 Fu, just because of his effect. When he dies, and if he's in a team, you get to steal one of your team's ninjas. And he's a user mind transfer. And 1 Torun. Torun in a team with Sheikah and Yoshino is just scary, but that's not needed. He could always be in a team with Sakura, and they could do mental power and they could discard. Turn 4s, I ran 2 Kurenai. She is amazing just because she could prevent early game rush as well. So it's more of a control deck. So you're kind of preventing your opponent from winning BRs or getting a lot of damage through, preventing them through mental power or Kurenai or mind transfers and all that stuff. I ran 2 Asumas just because he's awesome. I don't know what I just did there. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, this guy searches out for Shikamaru. He could squat into Kurenai Asuma, was probably one of the best reinforcements just because the effect is very stupid. Or Shikamaru, which also is another amazing reinforcement in this format. So either way, search Sheikah, or if you have Sheikah already, squad next turn. It's a win-win situation. And I ran one Neji. I just like this because I could see what's coming up next in my opponent's deck. I could discard some big cards and might help me in the long run. Turn 5s. One Baki. Again, I went with the control aspect, so at the end of the turn, when he attacks, my opponent has to discard one of their ninjas. I run Matter of Love, so if I play Matter of Love, they give me one of their ninjas. Attack with Baki, they're already going to give me one of their ninjas. If I attack with Torun and Sakura, they might be able to discard because of mental power. So there's a couple other options. I just like being able to control. Next I ran One Day Dara just because he's great to damage right away. Put in play, damage any target ninja. Turn off Kage's effects, or any effect that's non-valid, or instantly kills a ninja. It's really, really good, both offense and defense. Turn 6s, I ran one Mizu and one Kage. Kage, of course, extra protection and negates Jitsus, which is very good, especially if they're running late game Jitsus. And one Mizukage, she's amazing just because you can turn off text effects if you're going against Tail Beast, turn off Two Tails, or if you're going against other mental power decks or anything else. And then when they get damaged, they get discarded again. The discard control theme and mill and all that good stuff. Okay, missions. I ran 3 Sheikah's Decisions. Best tutor in the game. Search out for less mental power. If you target Shikamaru, search out for any ninja card, and if it's a female, you draw a card. So you plus out of this like crazy. Hits your curve, and it's too good. 2 students, Sensei. Early game draw. Give them Battle War, draw 2. Nothing wrong with that. Next, I ran 2 Sakura's Confession. Thinking about running 3, but I'm not sure yet. Because if you don't have the Sakura, it's just an okay card. I mean, granted that you do get to see the top 4 and organize it, but it's really more effective with Sakura. But even though I do run 3 Sakuras, I'll consider running a 3rd one, depending. Next, I ran 2 Sand Councils, just because in case I needed to force mental power. Say I have a Torun or somebody else that I want some mental to happen, or Shikamaru and then Yoshino. This card definitely helps out a lot. And since I don't run the other Sakura turn 1, is it? Or 2? To put in play the reinforcement Sakura. This is like my substitute for that. Shuffle my hand to my deck and then draw the same amount plus 1. It's the Drifting Clouds effect from a couple years back. 2 Self-Conversations just because it's like the new orders for Earth. And I ran 1 Matter of Love. Again, I like to steal people's ninjas and use them and abuse them and use them again. I don't know. Jitsus. 3 Mind Transfers. One of the best Jitsus in the game. Best Earth Jitsu hands down. Fire next to Spontaneous Tree Summoning. But you guys know what this does. Steal a ninja and you can reinforce with it. And you can block with it. You can attack with it. All that good stuff. Next, I ran 3 Vacuum Blades just because I like negating Jitsus. Especially early game Jitsus. People are running like Lion Mane or some crazy stuff like that. Definitely need it since you're mostly doing mental power all the time. Your opponent's gonna really need Jitsus to counter that, whether if it's Subdue, Lion Mane, some weird other Jitsus. This negates and gives you pluses, so it's really good. And my final 2 Jitsus, 2 Tetragram. I have 4 users. Drop with Deidara. Deidara is really good with that, or Baki, or Mizu, or Kaze. Yeah. I don't really have too much to say. This card is really good, especially if I am on the offensive in terms of, you know, mind transferring their ninjas, or matter of love, take one of the ninjas, or food, take one of the ninjas. If I'm at the advantage, I definitely use it. Take care of their small guys and maybe use it on the bigger ninjas. All their zero drops, you know, a couple ones, couple twos, or if I need to get rid of a problem card, I'll get rid of that. Yeah, tetragram's good. You just gotta be able to use it at the right time, at the right moment. Otherwise, you might be screwing yourself over because your opponent might be playing something, you know, crazy afterwards. Uh, don't really have a side deck at the moment. I have one for my Tail Beast deck, but I'm kind of too lazy. Just some random cards. But yeah, I'll show you my reinforcements. Still in the making, but these are all pretty much set in stone. I don't know why I'm running 3 of these, but this card is just too good to not run. Awesome. When this ninja cannot be affected by effects of your opponent's ninjas. And when he wins a victory, you win a battle ward and you get to draw a card. And that is all on turn 5. Again, like I mentioned earlier, 2 of these. Asuma Kurenai. During the exchange jutsu, you pay 2 earth or 2 wind. Target ninja with less entrance cost than this ninja becomes a standby, and then you get to draw 1 card. That effect is nuts. Especially if a ninja's in a team by itself and you're swinging like 3 or whatever. This card is too much control, too good. It's an 8 and a 3 mental, and it is just, wow, one of my favorite reinforcements, I'd say. 1 Shikachao. I don't run a Choji, so in case I'm running a mirror match, if I mind transfer the Choji, then I could, drop this and end up playing this. This is just really good too. Next is just some random cards in case I mind transfer people. 6 tails, go to 9 tails. That's going to be really impossible. Heat on curse mode. Should be running 2 of that. But yeah. 1 Jugo. Got a couple waters just because I have Karen that could pay for it. 1 Durable State 2. Kasami, Zetsu in case I'm able to get both of them. And just some other random cards like Kiba, Akamaru, Sakura Tsunade, which I don't have here, Rock Lee Gaara, Sasuke Kakahashi. Yeah, all those cards, I'm just kind of lazy to find them. But yeah, that's my Earth Wind control deck. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you guys like it or not. It's cool. I'm fine. It's kind of like my second competitive deck, really.